Hey guys, it's Alex here with the local lowdown here outside Amityville Music Hall for another small little field interview. Today I am here with Ringside Tonic. Would you guys mind introducing yourselves?
I'm Billy.
I'm Alex.
Drummer.
Mike.
Mike, aka Drummer. Well, to get things out of the way, you released an EP earlier this year called Perennial. Supposedly it took 2 years to complete, right?
Yeah, we started right before COVID hit, and then the day we were supposed to record, I got hit with COVID, and then when it was finally open again, our producer, or the guy recording for us, had to get surgery, so it was a whole ordeal to get through.
Well, I was going to ask, how was it working on it over the pandemic, but it sounds like it was quite a struggle to get it done.
It was a lot of learning parts that we had set down a year and a half ago that had changed organically over time. So it was a hurdle, but it was definitely a lot of fun.
I am curious, did you all record it remotely, or were you able to get into the studio? Because I've talked to bands who were able to do both during the pandemic.
So we started in the studio called Voodoo. It's out on the island. We did the drums there right before COVID hit, and then after COVID, we went to the producer's house. He had a home studio, and we tracked all the rest of the parts there in person.
Ah, I see. Well, the longest song on that EP, The Story of Mistakes, is a beautiful journey, I must say, with relatively few lyrics. I was quite surprised. What was the inspiration for this track, and what was the choice, making the longest song, say the least, essentially?
So that really started with Brian, our bass player. He had a riff for another song he was starting to write, and it just immediately inspired me to kind of have the song with like false crescendos and everything like that, and kind of pointing out all the all the wrongdoings we have, everything that we've messed up, and just allowing it to be out there and let time be part of the experience to really force you to reminisce on it.
That's an incredible answer. I've asked questions about, because I like asking questions about songs in particular. Right. You never know what the answer is going to be.
Yeah.
So I love always seeing what's going to be the artist's response. But quick side note: I have two jobs here at the local lowdown. First is, of course, all this tech stuff. Hauling around this task cam with this silly little backpack. But my second job is being the certified merch gremlin of the group. And let me tell you, my merch gremlin heart aches of no merchandise to be seen. I gotta ask, is merchandise on the horizon? I couldn't find it anywhere.
Right. That's been a constant question we've had. It's our next step. We were just reached out to by a studio in Brooklyn to do direct to vinyl sessions. So that is something that will be coming. We're in the process of also making designs for shirts and hats and CDs, even though those don't sell too much. We're also thinking about cassettes because those seem to do a bit better.
Just the name of it.
Yeah, and the studio we're looking at right now is Lista Vol Studio.
Oh, wow.
So they just reached out to us like last week. So.
Oh, that's crazy. I know Real Fake Flowers is doing a Lista Vol recording in the near future.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I do collect vinyl. I might have to scooch around and see.
Keep an eye on the socials, and we'll post it. We'll have a selection of different singles and different songs you can choose from. Each one will be personalized and set for each order. So
that's awesome. Any plans on releasing Perennial on physical media? Maybe.
Yes, that would be in the
CDs.
The plan as well. That will be part of the first physical releases as well. And we're on cassettes as well. We're also in the process of planning a second EP that'll be more DIY approach, since we all invested in gear with our those nice stimulus checks we got. So that should be something coming around the horizon as well.
Well, I gotta say, my little merch gremlin heart is very excited to see what's coming up and down that pipeline. But I'm gonna be honest here, I'm out of questions, but something came up, and I gotta ask. I see that amazing shirt you got there. People like people. I gotta ask, are you a Rooster Teeth fan?
I used to be. I follow some of the stuff now. There's been a lot of drama since then, but the message is great. So promote peace, love, happiness, all that other fun stuff. So
my producer might not be very happy with me asking that question, but I had to know. I had to know.
Yeah.
Well, once again, thank you so much, Ringside Tonic, for sitting out here and talking with me.
Thanks for having us.
Anything coming up in the near future that you would like to bring some light on besides that least of all recording?
Just keep an eye on our socials. If we're playing near you, come by, say hi. We're all socially awkward, so you might have to approach us. So
Speak for yourself. I'm pretty open to conversation.
we have a show in August coming up as well. August 23rd. That's it. That's going to be here at AMH again. So yeah, so come on down.
Sweet. Well, thank you once again. This has been the Local Lowdown with Alex outside of Amityville Music Hall. We'll see you in the next interview.
Let me be